It's no secret that one of Call of Duty's greatest successes was Call of Duty Zombies. And like others, I grew up playing Call of Duty during its golden era. From Call of Duty 4 all the way to Black Ops 2, there was one thing that stood out to me when playing this franchise. Call of Duty Zombies. From scaring me shitless as a kid after beating the World at War campaign, to being a superfan. It's no surprise they saw a very big success within its player base and even grew big enough to have its own dedicated fan base. Whether it's the story or gameplay, or even both, it's no surprise why this game mode alone brought so many players together. This game mode was everything to me as a kid, especially in Black Ops 1. But what do I mean by Black Ops 3 is never dying anytime soon? Well, to understand what I mean by this, we all have to go back to what made Call of Duty Zombies so lovable and made gamers love it. It's worth mentioning that I won't be making a whole retrospective about Call of Duty Zombies as a whole, as I don't want this video to last way too long. Yes, where zombies all started. It's always nice to revisit this game to appreciate what we have now, honestly. Now, Zombies in this state was simple, with your basic survival holding the fort type gameplay, and of course over time Zombies only went up from here. With the introduction of perks such as Quick Revive, Juggernog, Speed Cola, Double Tap, and even Pack-a-Punch for upgrading your weapons, it was at this point we were getting the foundation to what Call of Duty Zombies was becoming. Especially when getting our amazing Ultimates crew, or original crew, whatever you would prefer to call them. You just can't deny that Zombies was now starting to establish a storyline by sprinkling in a bit of lore in there, which made it pretty awesome. Although World at War didn't get a 4th DLC due to Modern Warfare 2 releasing soon, we got something way more interesting. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, Call of Duty Zombies got its first instance of having a method of keeping the game alive, despite not being the current Call of Duty, and that is modding. Now, what do I mean by modding? Sure, there's mods out there that can change characters in a campaign, or even, add Peter Griffin as the Boomer in Left 4 Dead. But that's besides the point, because Treyarch gave us something interesting to mod with, and that is mod tools. With this, you can make any map for your favorite game mode, and honestly, make just about anything that your heart desires. And that's what they did. Whether it was Five Nights at Freddy's, a multiplayer map, or even a passion project with its own Easter egg steps, there's no denying that having the ability to make and modify a map is what made World at War Zombies so awesome and replayable. But I'll get back to the modding aspect again later in the video. For now, let's continue towards the other Call of Duty Zombies with zombies in them. Now for Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, I'll try to keep these games brief by only talking about what new they brought to the table in terms of Call of Duty Zombies and what was awesome about them as well. Now for Black Ops 1 being released at this point was when Call of Duty Zombies was gaining traction and a ton of new fans due to the previous Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. As well as the Kino der Toten trailer being the most hype ever with its new fucking song 115. Obviously, it's gonna gain a ton of new fans and people interested in the game mode. With its badass music and new Wonder Weapon looking awesome, it's really no surprise that we got something special on our hands when it came to Black Ops 1. Brought us a first instance of buildables with 5. I mean, technically this is a buildable, but yes, it's technically our first time seeing a first instance of a buildable in the game. Along with Ascension, bringing in a new Easter egg quest, and well, obviously that being the first time we ever got an Easter egg quest like that, it really showed us what Call of Duty Zombies was becoming in new ways, with obviously new ways to play the game and the story progressing with our OG cast. Now after the DLC cycle for this game ended, we got a huge cliffhanger with our Ultimates crew being stuck in space after this happens.
That's it? Seriously? All that work and all we did was blow up the Earth? What the fuck?
Yeah, the Zombies fans had to wait 2 years to get their next installment of Zombies fun. Now for Black Ops 2, thankfully we're in the future, so we have our taste on how it was like. Now for Zombies in this game, I can only say it was a roller coaster of dookie water and sunshine and rainbows at the end. Right when this game came out, we had our plethora of Zombies fans having their first taste of the map called Transit. And honestly, the map tasted like ass to some of us. Not only is this map so dull and boring looking, when you try to do your own thing and walk on the fog, this map has this thing coming at you. I can't emphasize that enough. This thing. Like, who made this thing? I swear! That's besides the point though. As time went on, people appreciated this map more and more, and sadly it was too ambitious at the time, so we ended up getting something like this. Even though it probably would have been one of the best maps Zombies had to offer. So I won't give it too much slack. But yeah, this game had a rough start along with its release. I mean, at least we got Nuketown Zombies and as well as Town to kill time with until the first DLC map pack. Ah yes, Rise. Now this map isn't too bad in my opinion, but whoever put PhD Flopper in the elevator and made it unreachable, I'm coming after you. But hey, we got Origins as a kiss goodbye from Treyarch, pretty much saying, my bad for Transit guys, here's a new storyline involving the best crew to ever exist. And honestly, I was all here for it, since Origins introduced us to iconic wonder weapons and left us with a big cliffhanger of a cutscene for the next Zombies installment to follow up on. Oh yeah, they introduced us to this guy as well. The new things these games brought us as zombie fans was new ways to play the game, with new perks, more wonder weapons for our zombie killing pleasure, but also new Easter eggs as well, which made it fun and pretty interesting, especially when we were interested in the story. Also a new crew when BO2 came out, but overall, not bad stuff. We had our share of fun, of course. Alright guys, we get into the main subject of the video. All that interesting stuff I just said about Call of Duty Zombies installments that led us to this moment, well, I'll be honest, I was just going off about BO1 and BO2, but hey, here we are! As for Black Ops 3, we got some pretty interesting stuff regarding the story progressing and having one of the best maps in Call of Duty, Shadows of Evil. And oh yeah, the Giant. If you wanted to pay 50 big ones, which honestly wasn't a bad deal for the lineup of maps we would be getting down the line, you can just play the Giant if you got the season pass, or just buy individually over time. But hey, where am I going with this video? What the heck's the main point about this video having to do with Black Ops 3 outliving Black Ops 6 potentially? Well, one of the main factors about Black Ops 3 that is so unique compared to the other Call of Duties thus far, at this point, is this. Oh yeah, it's mod tools, baby. You know, the thing that kept zombie YouTubers from collapsing and running out of content before Black Ops 3? During the tragic time of Exo Zombies? Hey, if you like that mode, then no hard feelings, but I didn't like it. You're telling me that this game was getting a Steam workshop where fans can create their own maps and challenges for others to play and download in an easy form? Then that's just a recipe for longevity in your game. Back to modding in World at War though, modding this time was something fans would have to go out of their way to do, and honestly it's commendable on how many zombie fans never gave up on trying to come up with maps and just, you know, making forums for everyone to, you know, have fun installing and playing. Custom Zombies has established itself as early as 2008. Fan-made zombie map being released called Dead Sand. Yeah, just around the time where World at War came out apparently. Someone just decided to release a map of their own already. And honestly, I just think it's funny and awesome. But either way, people made their own maps for others to play and zombie YouTubers to thrive on, and forums as well. With a new amount of content and interesting maps people would be putting out, it's no secret that they pretty much hung onto this until Black Ops 3. The same thing could be said for Black Ops 3 though, due to the fact that to this day, this almost 10-year-old game has been getting new content. Not to mention people making their own style of zombies, and even using Cold War's system of getting perks, and even copying the way the game plays from Cold War. There's a ton of new potential that many zombie map makers have been putting in their maps. Custom Zombies is an endless stream of fun that honestly you can spend forever playing and trying every new map that people release. At least the good ones. With Black Ops 6 on its way, and numerous of fans getting ready to play this new experience of Call of Duty that honestly seems a bit promising, all I want to say is, unless Treyarch releases some form of map customization, or let's say releases some super amazing maps, which honestly with Liberty Balls, they're already revamping it, so I'm not even sure that might be the case. But hey, we'll see. We can't really know for sure what zombies this whole year has in store for us, but all I want to say is I hope this year has some longevity for zombies, since in my opinion, Black Ops 3 has been carrying the whole community up to this point. That hopefully Black Ops 6 has some form of amazing content that will help us out throughout the journey of, well, Black Ops 6. So either we stray away from Black Ops 3 content for a long while until Black Ops 6 is over, or Black Ops 6 will be revolutionary. But either way, I hope the best for Black Ops 6's release, and hopefully the zombies community doesn't get screwed over like these past few Call of Duties have been doing it to us. It's just something to worry about eventually, because either Black Ops 3 goes out, or Black Ops 6 is a flop, or we could just get both, a horrible ending. We'll just have to see, but for the most part, this is my opinion. This is, I feel like, something that could happen. And I feel like I wanted to tell you guys, because it's pretty concerning, but also it's nothing to worry about as of now, since Black Ops 3 is currently, you know, thriving, and I feel like it could die down eventually when Black Ops 6 comes out. But right now, we'll just have to see. Black Ops 6, I hope for the best. Hopefully I have fun. Hopefully everyone has fun. And Let's see if we can get some of the old style zombies back, and hopefully we get some replayability with some of these maps. So we'll just have to see. Honestly, I'm in a hopeful mood. So we'll just have to see. So thanks you guys for listening. I'll put out more zombies content. I know I'm not perfectly, perfect for commentary. I'm literally just spouting off, especially off script. It's just me being honest, because honestly, I just hope the best for I just hope the best for this series. I hope the best for the community, for zombies community, because we've just been getting screwed over these past few years. And you guys can see it. Cold War, I never played it, but I heard some people liked it, and kudos to you. It did not look appealing to me. So as of right now, I just hope Black Ops 6 Zombies is going to be the one for me. So hopefully it's for all of us. Hopefully it's not just some Warzone rehash that, it's just nothing, So we'll just have to see, guys. Thanks for listening. Subscribe and like for more Call of Duty content. I'll definitely be, putting up more zombies content. I can't promise Black Ops 6 yet, but for the most part, I've just been having fun, making some new content. Hopefully you guys can stick around, subscribe, and, well, if you don't, you don't. If you do, you do. Thank you very much for listening. Take care of yourselves, and have a wonderful day. Peace.